Hey guys, it's Coke from Math Challenge. So here on Math Challenge, we've never done any problems involving time. So this is why I chose this one today. I hope you guys like it. And because of the pandemic, I know travel has been really restricted and maybe I've been oozing to sort of get out of the country or, get back to traveling ways. But being a tennis fan, Wimbledon has always been a tournament I've always wanted to visit, so London is definitely on my bucket list of destinations. And I was born in Japan, so I've obviously lived in Japan for a little while as well. So it's a beautiful country. If you haven't checked it out already, I highly recommend it. And of course, New York and America, it's such a big city and there's a lot to offer. So I just wanted to put this problem out and I don't know, in good spirits, I guess. So hope you guys like it. Let's get our pencils out, thinking cap on, seatbelts fastened. Let's go for that math ride. Woo! Alrighty, guys. So I added an extra few questions just because it didn't fit in the thumbnail. And let's go ahead and solve those as well. But before we get into the questions, I think it'll be super easy if we understand the time differences between all three cities. So let's take a look at this world map. So on December 31st at 10 a.m. in New York, it would be the same day at 3 o'clock in London. And then when it's 3 o'clock in London, it looks like it's midnight on the 1st in Tokyo. So if you take a look at the time lapse, when it's 10 a.m. to 3 a.m., it looks like the hours jump in 5. So we can think of it as plus 5 hours. And then from London to Tokyo, from 3 o'clock to 12 a.m., it looks like there is a 9-hour leap. So once we understand the differences in time, I think the problem is going to be super easy. So let's go check it out. So now that we know the exact time differences for each city, let's take a look at the problems. So for number 1, it's 12 o'clock on the 1st in London. And what day and time is it in Tokyo? Well, Tokyo is ahead 9 hours. So if we look at the clock and fast forward it 9 hours, Tokyo would be 9 a.m. still on the 1st. And for the second question, when it is midnight in London again, what day and time is it in New York? Well, New York is 5 hours behind London. So if we turn back the clock and went counterclockwise, it would be 7 p.m. But because it hasn't hit midnight yet, it would be the day before on December 31st. And finally, for the last question, if we headed to Tokyo from London on January 1st at 12 noon, the flight takes 12 hours. That means we can assume the clock goes around once. And that would mean that we would get to Tokyo on January 2nd at 12 a.m. However, that is still London time. That's just the 12 hours for the flight. And because Tokyo is ahead 9 hours, we need to go circle it back around again, 9 hours. So instead of 12 a.m., we would arrive in Tokyo on the 2nd at 9 a.m. I'm really hoping the day would come where we can travel around different countries again without too many restrictions, just to see families and different sites. Stick around for the next challenge. I am going to go hiking on the mountaintop, so another problem on elapsed time. Stick around for the joke of the day. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys next time on Math Challenge. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.